Hi Gemini, this is Marishi, your astrologer. Let's see what is your situation as a man and what you need to hear from me. Gemini is out there. Sun, Moon, rising Venus. What is it that you need to hear from me? Just one more time. Gemini is out there. All right. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Gemini is out there. Ooh. Your first card is the Devil's energy. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. There is something which you want. Okay, you're pretty much obsessed about it. It's taking a long time, but you're not letting go. You want something to come your way. You are expecting it to come your way, but it's been some time. Okay, you want this so badly. That is why you are not willing to let go, because you expect it to happen anytime. And I want to say it's been a while. Okay, because you just eventually things will come around. How much ever time it's going to take, it will come around. That's how obsessed you are. It could be anything. It could be a person of your past, person whom you were involved with. It could be a job opportunity. You might have applied to it last year, but it's been a while. But you feel like they will call you. It's been a year. Okay, that kind of toxic energy, which makes somebody cling on to something desperately. I know this is not what you want to hear, but that's how it came through. So yeah, some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn or probably a Leo or a Virgo. Gemini is out there. What is your next card, please? You're being asked to think with your head. In regards to, okay, let me explain the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is somebody who is putting the seeds, watering it, and waiting for the plant to grow so that you can bite on the fruit. But when I was speaking about this, I told you it's so slow that you have to think like the King of Swords, who is somebody who is very intellectual. You have to think about the wait time. How long have you been waiting? Like, does it even make sense anymore? What does it answer you? Like, since it's taking so long, what could be the possibility it will happen? Like the probability of it coming through. Because you're still waiting, you're still clinging on, you haven't given up, but then they're asking you to think like the King of Swords. Somebody with wisdom, somebody with an intellect. Okay, wise enough to make that decision about a situation. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus, a Capricorn, or an Aquarius. Gemini is out there. What is your next card, please? Because with this King of Swords, you will be able to cut the toxicity, cut the chains which is making you clingy. Yes. With that 5 wands, there is so much conflicts. There might be others who's involved in your story. It doesn't have to be a third party itself, but it could be others, multiple people who's involved in your story. And I want to say, the person whom you're waiting, if it is a person, this person has walked away from you. And they might be already involved, because I'm looking at the Eight of Cups up here, all right? They might already be involved with somebody else. And you know it. Okay? But you're still waiting for things to come around, for this person to come around. Think about it like the King of Swords, and you will be able to, look at things which you were trying to ignore previously. Alright, some of you might be dealing with a Pisces or Cancerian or probably a Leo. And I feel like there is others involved in your story. It's like someone has started fresh. Someone has walked away, took their chances, explored, and might be in a new relationship. You're being asked to move away from this and start over as well. Take charge of your life. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. Gemini is out there. What is your next card, please? Ooh. See, you don't want to. I did not pull that card. You don't want to. You don't want to walk away. Okay, you're trying to tell me, if that was the case, I would have walked away long back. But I don't want to. I want this person back in my life. I am not okay with them, moving on. Yeah. You don't want to be with someone else. That's how you are trying to answer me. That is why you are still clinging on to this. Something which is toxic for you now. But still you don't care. It's almost like this is the love of my life, so I am going to still wait for this person to return to me. They will realize it eventually, so I will wait. Think about it. All right, moving on. Gemini is out there. What is your next card, please? This one. Seven of Swords. It's almost like hook or crook. I will have the future I'm aiming for. I will make it happen. I will bring them back in my life. Seven of Swords is a very shady, sneaky energy. Doing things behind somebody's back. Making something, getting away with something. So, if this is a future which you're aiming for, you are trying to get it in a very sly manner. Okay? You're going to make this happen for you, not the straight arrow path. And you're just doing something crooked. All right. The Seven of Swords and the Devil's energy. Like somehow you're being misguided in your head. Okay? You're not thinking straight. You are trapped in your head regards to what is it that you want. You are not thinking from the other person's perspective. You just want to make it happen hook or crook. And that's about it. When in reality, you should just move on. Let it be and move on. Break away from the chains, which is stopping you from moving on. Which is stopping you from, letting go. Okay, moving on. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius or a Virgo. Gemini is out there. What is your next card, please? This one. Page of Cups. There is this, along with the Ten of Wands, there is this childlike energy about you. Okay? Which is making you think there is still a chance. That is why you are unable to release yourself from the person or whatever that you're clinging on to. You are willing to hold on to it as long as it takes. How much ever, even if you're struggling, even if things are getting worse and worse by the day, or harder by the day, you are still willing to hold on to this. And it's just overwhelming. There is a childlike innocence about you regards to, I need this, so I'm going to make it happen anyhow. You're not thinking straight. That is why I started off the reading saying there is some kind of an obsession. All right. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Last card. It's a Gemini. Not a good reading. But if this is your reading, you know what exactly needs to be done. Just one word. Move on. Yes. Understand your worth. Be like the Queen of Rods. Queen of Wands. Okay? Know your worth. And do what is right. With this King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Yes. There is a need for you to reflect. Again, this is a hermit who's shining the lamp in the dark. You're in the dark right now. Okay? You're stuck in the darkness. There is a need for you to shine the lamp in the dark and understand what is happening around you, where you're stuck, how to get out of the situation. Also ask yourself, is it worth it? When I showed you the King of Swords along with the Seven of Pentacles, I told you, is it worth the wait? You're waiting, definitely you're waiting, but is it worth it? Okay? So reflect on yourself, reflect on the situation you're stuck in, and you will get your answers. Okay? It might sound rude coming from me, but then if this is your situation, think about it for yourself, and you will know what needs to be done. The answer is just plain and clear. It's just that you don't want to hear it. You just want to ignore it because it's convenient to be stuck rather than doing something about it. Okay? Once you start to realize that's it, it's just not going to work out. This person has already moved on. Why am I wasting my life on this person who's not even going to come back into my life? Then it becomes much more easier for you to move on. For once, bring about that stability in your life. Again, some of you might be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. That's it for now. This is Marishi, my channel Triloka. I wish you luck, Geminis out there. Bye-bye.